are in Firstborn's room having a slow morning. I'm going to take it back to how it was before I was on maternity leave. And we're going to be in the room instead of going directly out so you can watch Miss Monica, Miss Rachel. Spend some time in the room. We're just waking up. Let's get our brains functioning before we just tear it up with blue light, you know? So that's all we're doing. I'm going to try to get out the house. Well, we're going to try to get out the house today. Whether I'm doing a little special something I have planned or if the weather permits, we might take a trip to grandparents' house. I really just have to see. But the goal is to try to get in the house, hopefully. Hopefully. If not, we in the house chilling. And it'll be a repeat of yesterday. So we'll see. I'll check back in when something changes. Oh, and I did not do my intro yesterday. So before we go any further, you almost hit your brother. Before we go any further, make sure that you leave a comment. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. After you leave that comment down below, make sure that you share. Tell a friend. Come on in and get their dose of day. But yeah, y'all, I'll check back in later. Well, as y'all can see, didn't do much. It was another really cloudy, rainy, cold day. So I really do think the weather plays with your energy level because I just didn't have energy to do anything. I thought I was so enthused. Excuse me. I thought I was so enthused to get out the house. But didn't end up doing much. I did cook some tuna salad. And then for dinner, I can insert a picture. I ended up doing some ground deer meat, sweet potatoes, and cucumber pieces. That dinner may look random to y'all, but it's like a low carb, high protein thing. Randomly just decided to start that in the middle of today. Which is kind of crazy because I do plan on doing a food review that is like the complete opposite of lean and low calorie deficit, however they say it. It's very much unhealthy, but I do want to do that food review so bad. So y'all will see that hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then someday soon. And I forgot to tell y'all go down the checklist of what I ate today. So y'all saw me cook tuna salad. That was basically brunch because I didn't really have breakfast. That was my breakfast and lunch. And then I told y'all what I had for dinner. In between lunch and dinner, I had some of the Reese's cookies, like ones you bake in the oven. And I had, what else did I have? I know I had something else, but I can't think of it. Oh, a peanut and jelly sandwich. So that's what I ate in between those two things. Because I forgot to do a food diary thing yesterday. So I want to make sure I include that for today. But yeah. And the whole purpose of me kind of doing that is just to kind of see like what I'm eating and also like how much of it I'm eating, the calories, stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to get my words together. I don't think I'm going to continue to do that every single day, telling y'all or updating y'all. Might not. We'll see. And I also did do exercise yesterday and today, but both times when I recorded, I looked like a silverback laying on that floor doing them exercises, and I refuse to purposely put myself on the internet looking like a silverback. Okay? Because that's all I saw on that floor. But I did do that, and I started back wearing my belly band today as well. So That's what I'm gonna start doing too, is wearing my belly band every day. Cause we gotta get the stomach together. I'm gonna bring the boys in, wine them. Well, one of them is already here, but firstborn is out in the living room still playing. I'm gonna bring him in, wind him down, you know, wash him off and stuff, read our book, and that's gonna be all she wrote for today. I want to talk to y'all real quick because it's like I had every intention. Y'all saw my energy when I first came on camera. I had every intention of getting out, doing things, but between the weather and this sudden moment that I had of just like, started overthinking stuff, got in my feelings, my energy, and kind of like, you know, to do kind of went away. So that's one thing they don't really talk about postpartum, is like the emotional thing. And it's like some stuff you can control, and some of the other ones is like you have that moment and all of the emotions rush all at once, and you just be like, I'd rather just do nothing and not playing my thoughts, but you know, like ponder my thoughts and kind of just sit in them. Yeah, because it's supposed to be like a diary, so I kind of want to tell y'all how I'm feeling too, because I don't think I've really done a good job of that the past 2 days. So I will say that, like, there are moments, for the most part, I feel like I'm doing pretty good managing too by myself, because Dad is a truck driver, so he's over the road. So big mama hold it down, okay? So I feel like I do a pretty good job throughout the week, just me by myself. You know, I feel like I do a pretty good job maintaining too. But just like any human, you know, I have moments where I'm just like, did I make the right decision? Was this a good decision? Could I have waited? Was this the right time? You know? But those feelings don't last always. And one thing I've started doing, like when I get in those moments, I just start singing a gospel song. Like, no lie, I really do. Or if it's like just one child, especially my firstborn, with him, it's dream girl songs. Like when he get overwhelmed or overwhelms me, you know, I was like, what about what I need? What about what's best for me? What about me? And then he said, it's more than you. It is more than me. But no, but you know, just having those little moments like that to kind of pull myself out of that. I've been better with doing that too. So I feel like that's kind of made the transition with 2 kids better, because I already kind of had that little, you know, technique with firstborn. So like I say, you know, I did end up having one of those moments today, and I feel like that affected my content creation, because even when I was cooking and stuff, I could have picked up the camera and recorded, and I just did not feel like. I felt like being in silence. Well, outside of them making noise, but I just felt like being in my thoughts, and it was just one of those days. So hopefully tomorrow's gonna be a better day. I'm pretty sure the only thing I'm doing tomorrow, we'll record for y'all tomorrow, is gonna be the food review, and maybe folding, putting up the clothes and cleaning up his room. But 9 times out of 10, the folding up the clothes and the finish cleaning his room is gonna happen Monday, to be realistic. So tomorrow might just be the food review. We'll see. We'll see. But with that being said, not much happened today. So like I said, we're gonna try again tomorrow. We're gonna be better spirits. We're gonna come, we're gonna give it all we got. Okay? Anyway, I say all that to say, welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. It's such a beautiful life. Good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
For that cash, bitch, you know we taking trips. Get off your ass if you wanna make a difference. What? For that bad bitch, you gotta take a trip. We taking trips. For that